Jussie Smollett has lost an appeal of his conviction. An Illinois appeals court today upheld the actor's sentence and conviction. A jury found Smollett guilty of making up a story about being the victim of a racist anti-gay attack in downtown Chicago in 2019 and lying to police about it.
Yeah, we all remember Jussie Smollett, the actor that staged that racist and homophobic attack. Well, he only served 6 days of a 5-month jail sentence for making the whole thing up. He got out of jail on appeal and lost after the 6 days. The appeals court today ruled against him. Of course, Smollett refuses to take responsibility for his crime, says he will appeal to the Illinois Supreme Court to try and stay out of jail longer. Chris is here. This is what I can't figure out. Why is it that he was able to stay out of jail on appeal? That never happens. And certainly now that he lost the appeal, wouldn't anybody else have to go back to jail? Instead, he still gets to stay out.
Oh, it happens. You know when it happens? You see that?
Yeah.
He has good lawyers, okay?
Oh, I thought you were going to say when Gayle King was on his side.
Well, look, you know, it's nice to have big shot friends. There's no question about that. But in that system, the level of counsel, the sophistication of counsel, the relationships of counsel matters, especially in a jurisdiction where they are from. So you get some homegrown, real talent.
Whoa. Go ahead, Chris,
the system will have different outcomes.
You're saying that there's a little grease in the system in Chicago?
I'm not talking about graft. I'm talking about competency and contacts. One of the problems that we've had, and again, some people will see irony that this is a young black man and that they're very often disadvantaged by the system. True. But he is not a broke, anonymous young black man, okay? He had access to media and wound up getting very competent counsel. And as a result, they work the case well, and they're doing what they can to delay the inevitable, which is that this is going to stick.
Yeah, well, look, at some point, justice must be served, right? It's Friday, 20 seconds. What's coming up on the show?
I have the Green Prince back on the show tonight.
Yeah,
the
son of Hamas.
Man whose father is one of the biggest members of Hamas. He has some very surprising things to say about what should be done with the leaders of Hamas and about why it is okay for Israel to have a two-tiered justice system where it's allowed to use administrative detention on thousands of Palestinians without a trial, without arraignment, many of them minors, why he believes, as a Palestinian, it's needed.
Interesting. Well, you've had him on a number of times. It's always been a great interview. I'm looking forward to it. Have a great weekend. Big week next week. We'll see you in Alabama.
I can't wait to be there with you. Tuscaloosa. Right. You got to wear your houndstooth tie. It's a tradition.
Roll Tide, baby. Coming up next. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.